That violence.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Voidcast. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons and more importantly have a lot of fun doing it. This will be the 21st episode of the Precipice of Dreams. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here with us before, welcome back. We really appreciate that all of you are coming along on this adventure with us. So, there we are again.
Here we are.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing?
Very good. Anxious about stuff.
Anxious about stuff. Yeah.
About stuff. Yeah.
It's almost as if stuff is keeping us busy.
Stuff is keeping us busy.
Stuff is keeping us very busy.
We have so much awesome stuff.
Not even
for you
me
guys.
that much though. So
it's not for tonight though, because
tonight's
just gonna be chill and laid back, and we'll just play a little bit of D&D, hang out. Yeah. Okay. Start talking. Yeah.
There's a bit that we're.
I think Michel should start talking now because I think he's trying to say something.
Hey guys, listen. I'm pointing at you. Do you love Dungeons and Dragons? Do you love talking about Dungeons and Dragons?
We're going
Do you love to watch and listen to other people talk about Dungeons and Dragons? Then you are at the correct channel on the internet right now, because we're all about not necessarily Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop RPGs in general, but you get the picture. We are a streaming group and we love it. And I totally lost my train of thought.
It's something with social media, probably. But
what I was going to say is, if you like all that stuff, then come check out all our content that we have on YouTube and Instagram and the Discord and the Reddits and everything. You can find it in linktr.ee/voidcastlive. There you can find links to all your favorite social media. But of course, don't go there right now, because right now you have to watch this show where we play Dungeons and Dragons in our homebrew dark fairytale / Eldritch horror campaign, The Precipice of Dreams.
Also, someone in chat try to type / socials and see what happens.
Does that work?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Oh there. My god!
Okay, cool.
Nice, right? Yeah, fancy. Wow, we're real streamers now. Yay! Yeah, it has a cooldown of a minute, so it only works once a minute. But
once a minute. Yeah, we can't spam it.
No.
Okay.
But thanks for trying. It's I love the enthusiasm I see in chat right now. Yeah.
Doesn't work, Sir Skankalot says. Well, it did work.
So
only once a minute.
Let's skip over a certain day and talk about next Monday, Michel. Are you going to do anything?
Yeah, next Monday I'm going to continue my playthrough of Oxenfree, which is insane. I started it last week on a Monday. I thought I was going to play some angsty teenage drama game. Adventure, and it turned into so much more, and I really love it, and I can't wait to continue where we left off. So go check out the first episode on YouTube and check back live next Monday, 8:30 p.m. Central European Time, right here on Twitch.
Boom. And tomorrow, and this has been foreshadowed for a while now, but tomorrow it might actually happen. Jasper?
So the part of foreshadowing is that sometimes you have to foreshadow something and then it doesn't happen. That's what happened 2 weeks ago. So this time I'm going to foreshadow that something might happen tomorrow, which might involve foreshadowing on Jasper's laboratory. Jasper's laboratory. I'm still confused by talking about my own name. But so fourth episode, and we'll have some fun. And I hope you all join me in chat so I can have some feedback on what I'm doing, and we'll try to do some foreshadowing together. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. I talk about that's at 9 Central European Time, and then should I talk about the other show as well? So after, this will be an interesting episode of Talking Void, I think. because the next Talking Void will be after the thing that will be happening next Sunday.
Which we'll be talking about in a moment.
We're foreshadowing what's going to happen next Tuesday.
Something and stuff. But we'll also be talking about... will we be talking? I don't know. Your favorite session in an adventure ever. And I'll be doing that with my very special guest.
Who?
I have no idea.
Was it me?
I think it's you. I think it's you.
Yeah, it's Michel.
Yeah, it's Michel. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's going to be so busy.
Yeah, it will be the first real opportunity where we can discuss the thing that we are now foreshadowing. And so that will be cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay. I'm a bit...
So what question are you going to answer, Jasper?
Yeah, what's the
I already
topic?
said it.
What's your favorite session?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
And why? Especially
And why?
Why? Why is it
Oh,
important?
Always why. Yeah.
There's a few.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
One that happened only yesterday.
And one that might happen today. or next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
But now you're spoiling another thing, and that is that we pre-record the show. So everything after our second introduction is pre-recorded, and we just do.
Yeah, and we insert a bunch of slides from Jin, and that's it. As you might have noticed, Jin has gotten a major upgrade. He has a new computer, a new webcam, same mic, but different background, same house. But we're very happy. And so is Jin, because he's actually moving now instead of this slideshow we run. You can actually see his wings flap.
He's such a lively guy when he moves.
Yeah, he is, though. He is. But yeah, next Sunday, so not yesterday, but next one, we'll be doing something else. And somewhere else, because we'll be streaming live at GaryCon Ethereal 13 or 13 Ethereal. I'm not sure in which order we should put that. We'll start our stream there at the Lock Geneva Twitch channel at 7 p.m. CET. And that's 12 p.m. PST and some other times in our time zones. So, yeah, because we Europeans, we actually live in the future. So things are happening here earlier than they're happening somewhere else. But yeah, we'll stream a live session of our campaign. It's a spin-off of the Precipice of Dreams. And it might tie in some way. It might be some foreshadowing of what's going to happen during this campaign. Who knows? I do, but you don't.
We don't.
But you will find out if you tune in next Sunday at 7 p.m. CET.
Yes.
12-headed Hydra.
So, and said that there's at least one person excited about this. I know for a fact that we're all super excited about this, but we're also swamped with everything that we want to get ready for this Sunday. So
yeah,
the stress is real.
Ever since we found out that we were allowed to stream over there, this has dominated some of our lives. I mean, some people spend a ton of money on a new PC. Other people don't see their families because they're being enslaved by the Dungeon Master to draw everything. Other people are secretly editing stuff and composing stuff or making new slides. And all sorts of stuff is happening. And I think I had to prepare some adventure or something. I don't know. Tune in next week and find out.
Tune in this Sunday. We will make sure that the coming week links will be posted continuously everywhere on all social media to make sure that you all know where we are and when we are there, and with teasers and everything. And we're super excited about it. And My God, man, is it Sunday already?
No, not really.
I'm not ready
But-
for a Sunday yet. I've stuff to finish.
We
neither.
do have to have something to share with you guys for in preparation for next Sunday, because we made some upgrades to some of our art, and I think this is the right time to share that with you and put Eric in the spotlight for a second, because
I'm hoping
what?
Careful Cantrip will arrive soonish, because we
yeah.
share in the thing. But well, okay. Let's start with the other stuff.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Just watch
we'll start with some of the less important art, right?
Wait. If we need to stretch some time, I know the person who can talk for hours and stretch time if need be.
It's
So-
you.
Yeah, that's, I was going to say Jasper, but yeah, fine. Me also. But we forgot to mention that this Sunday, it's not just going to be this group. We will be joined by a fifth player. So there will be 6 of us in total next Sunday for this amazing one-shot adventure. And the person that's joining us, we already announced it, I think. So I don't know why I'm doing mysterious. As if
It's
something
foreshadowing,
mysterious.
man. It's
foreshadowing,
good.
I know.
It's good.
But the person that's joining us is Reina from Careful Cantrip, our streaming D&D streaming friends from across the endless ocean. And we're super excited that they wanted to join us and share in our collective
Hype.
enthusiasm and hype for GaryCon and what's going to be. So
It's going to be glorious. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
it's glorious.
Let
So
me
a new
adjust the
character.
spotlight.
Yeah, show the art, Eric. I see that.
I adjusted the spotlight. Yeah.
Yes, spotlight.
Yeah, okay. Spotlight's on Eric. Okay. So I'm going to move us over to this screen here. And there's this empty pane in the middle. And it might be nice to fill that with something. So let's start with this one. Here it comes.
Oh my God, who is that handsome fellow?
It's a new and improved Thomas. It all started with me wanting to redo Thomas for a while now, and when I finished the new Thomas, I thought, hell, why not? Let's do the rest of them also. So, yeah, that was mainly the main idea behind changing the new artwork, and then the whole GaryCon thing went through. So suddenly I had a deadline to work against, but yeah, it was awesome to make, man.
Yeah, I love how badass he looks, and I love the we can't actually see the full decal on the shield, but
Nope.
it looks very interesting and awesome. I like that detail a lot.
Yeah, it's just one of the nightly orders, the Order of the White Rose, and I will be doing all the nightly orders soon-ish, with their own shield and their own logo,
Heraldry.
and their own heraldry, especially for Roger. So
Nice.
stay tuned.
That's so awesome.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, he looks like a total badass, which he is.
Definitely.
Yeah, and for someone who gets knocked down a lot. But he always gets up. But,
Yeah, I should have added a couple of black eyes and.
Come on, if
it's a
you
scar
watch,
across the side,
if you have
so-
watched any animes, then you know that the guy who has all the power but gets up every single time and continues fighting is the main character. So
yeah.
True. That's true.
That's totally true.
yeah,
Right. Let's move on to the next
Next
one.
Yeah.
Here comes. It's everyone's best friend.
It's Outleaf. Oh.
Soulwing.
It's Soulwing, and this one, yeah, it's really awesome.
It's so amazing because the fire or the flame you can see can be either from his fist or the cooking fire that he just got that spicy meatball from. If it's meatball, what are you eating, Soulwing?
Chicken.
Chicken, of course.
chicken meatball.
Why wouldn't he eat chicken? It's
Probably chicken.
I really love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. And maybe someone is cooking Solwing as we speak during this picture. So
Yeah.
maybe,
Dude,
maybe it smells like chicken all over the place.
you totally have to make a line art figure from this, and then add like the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
Or let's not. That's also fine.
It's so
No,
cool.
what I really love about this one is the facial expression. You just look so happy and amicable. It's even though he's a bird of prey, he's just jolly fella.
That guy's buff, man. You can see like he's been lifting some weights.
Eating some fruit.
Yeah. All right. If you do you have anything to add, Jin?
Yeah, no, the facial expression is perfect. Like it's very much how I personally visualized Solwing making facial expressions. So sometimes I say it, and then you ask, like, what does it look like? And now we know.
Yeah.
Now you know. Now we know.
Yeah, so thank you very much. Super happy, Eric.
All right, then let's move on to the next. And it's gonna be Oddleaf.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I really love this. It shows more of her ornate clothing and breastplate, but it's the first time we see her actual spear, which is a thing, and I really love it. And we can see a bit of her family weapon in the spear as well. Other than that, I like the entire drawing, obviously, but I just love her face. If you can zoom in on the face, but it's is she wearing a Solwing fan shirt? Yes.
I had to laugh.
Yes. Obviously.
Yeah.
No, but like if you ever see the picture on our Instagram or Discord or whatever, zoom in on the face. It's so amazing. There's so many emotions and thoughts and things that you can see in that face that I really love it.
Yeah, she looks both determined, or you can interpret it as her smiling, but
she has
also her
a
being
faint
angry.
Smile. Yeah, she has a faint smile, but she could also be very angry, or like there's so much going on there, and I love it.
Yeah, well, for this artwork, I was really going for I can smell a fart, but I don't know which one of the guys was it. So that was my whole...
And now you ruined it.
So she's really determined to find out who it was.
Yeah, but I love the progression in the art of Oddleaf, where the first one with her hood up, and then the second one without a hood, and now this one she's becoming more determined and
Cool.
and other
Real
stuff.
Mona Lisa shit.
Yeah, and I think Eric might have something else to note about this image after we do Caricon. That's foreshadowing. Yeah, you do.
That's for what?
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm talking about. It's okay.
Yeah, I might.
All right, and then
I can tell you who farted.
exactly. He knows. The nose knows. So, and last but most certainly not least, we have Bowen, or at least a Bowen.
Bowen. This one is so.
Has anybody ever played such a character? I don't know, man.
Yeah. Bowen is such a weirdo.
Yeah. What was I thinking of when I was going to play him? You know, I have no idea. And the caterpillar, of course, makes this into an eating contest with Solwing, and it's so Bowen. But I like that he's happy.
Yeah, I love the details on the knife as well. On the
That is
blade.
awesome. Such a Jack Nicholson Joker vibe on him.
Yeah. Bowen makes me happy and uncomfortable at the same time. That's a great comment.
Yeah, sorry, go
and I
on.
have my dagger, my Thomas dagger on, and
Wow,
the rope
Sir,
and everything.
Sir Skankalot bringing down the in-depth analysis. You're basically playing Timon and Pumbaa from the Lion King.
Yeah. Eating grubs.
Yeah, the rope actually has the correct color this time around. It's because Odin is always wearing a purple robe and not a grayish blackish one.
Yeah, still haven't changed that, man.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. It's so dirty.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it.
It's how a robe of Aedon should be. Dirty and disgraced. No. Just kidding.
All right.
That was it, right? We can play.
No, I have one more.
What?
Yeah, so cool.
No.
Yeah.
It's a shame
Would
she's
expect,
not here
but
in chat,
yeah, she's. I don't think she is, which is a shame because
Different time zones.
different
things
times
can get in the way. Real
Maybe
life
we can do it
interrupts.
after the break. Then we still have like a surprise left for after the break.
yeah. Shall we save it for the? Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, might be a good.
People in chat are okay with it. I would recommend.
Okay. Well, we are known for listening to chat, right? Because
Yeah.
we always do what chat says. All right.
What?
No, we don't. But let's go back to the main screen then.
Save for seeing if she makes
Ooh.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and otherwise we'll have a treat for you at the end of the show if it's not after the break. Yeah, so new artwork. It's awesome. Eric, thanks so much for all the hard work you put in.
There. Wait.
Oh, she is here.
Yeah, she's here. We can do
Okay.
it. We can do it right now.
Okay,
We're not
okay,
waiting
okay.
for the break.
Okay, then we do
No,
it
no,
right
we're
now.
not. Okay, then
Hey, Careful
let's go.
Cantrip, we were...
Oh, you're just on time. You're just on time.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to Bowen.
It's something with wizards and arriving exactly when they need to, right? It's,
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like we said, our guest on the show will also have a character we've all never seen before, and I'm not going to tell anything about her, but I'm going to show you the artwork, and this is it.
Dun, dun, dun. No, not dun,
How
dun,
cool.
dun.
Yeah,
How cool
It's
is it?
amazing.
do it.
She was so awesome to draw, man.
Yeah, I love the expression on her face.
It was the first new player character I had to do in a long time, so it was very, very awesome to collaborate with Careful Cantrip in what it was supposed to look like. So my English is going down, man.
Yeah.
You tired?
Jeff Cantrip is reacting. Oh my
There's
god,
the brain.
yes. Yes, indeed. It's
But Reina was really helpful in explaining what her character was supposed to look like. So it was really easy to draw her once we established her wishes. And I think she turned out pretty awesome.
Yeah.
it's
She
amazing.
really
I can't
did.
wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet her.
Wow.
So probably be under very friendly circumstances. So
Probably, yeah, because nothing ever happens during this adventure.
No.
No, but it's actually kind of a shame that we have to that we only have 3 hours for that session, because I think we could devote an entire session to the meeting of this character and
Yes.
and the implications for the rest of the adventure. It's big, man. It's big.
Oh, so spoiler. Foreshadowing.
No, I want
not
to watch
spoilers.
it.
Yeah, I want to watch it too.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So again, tune in next Sunday, and you'll see all of these people trying to escape from Silentport Manor.
Ah, yes, yeah. Woo! Amazing art. So cool.
There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah. I'm a bit anxious about the tentacles, though.
Yeah.
Nothing to
They're
worry
part of
about.
the-
Nothing to worry about.
I know the layout of the mansion, so we'll be out in no time.
At least we know there are going to be caterpillars and chicken. So
Being a kid from the 80s, I can really appreciate this artwork. Just the colors and the font on Escape from Sellenport Manor. It's just perfect. It's like every box art of board games from that time period, or like the screens, the still screens from one of those 80s cartoons.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah. For the record, we have no idea what Silentport Manor is.
No.
Well, I kind of do.
It's a manor.
It's a manor. Yeah.
Is it a manor?
It's not a port.
Hey, what's your manners?
There we go.
All right.
Why are we escaping from it? That's what I want to know. Like, we forget about the whole manor part. It's like, why do we? What happened there? Why are we escaping from a manor? Are we escaping? Is the manor escaping from us?
I don't know. Maybe you should watch next Sunday. I think I've said that enough now. But
So let's play.
yeah. So
12-headed Hydra.
Wow, half an hour in already this live stream.
yeah, it's filler content, right? It's
This is the filler episode. No,
yeah, it is though, because
it's not, man.
We have
We're
been busy,
continuing.
man. It's okay. We are. All right.
It's a shopping episode.
Well, if we're continuing, then might as well do the Aedon world introduction.
Yeah, feast your eyes on it.
Aedon. Over 200 years ago, the world trembled in the wake of the last god war. When the gods disappeared, they took all divine magic with them, and the world fell into chaos. 6 years after the god fall, a new god arose. Aedon, god of the world. But the damage had been done. Even now, the world remains wounded. More and more land masses have become corrupted, leaving them uninhabitable and dangerous. Now, 5 unlikely adventurers gather, and the world will be changed forever as they journey beyond the Precipice of Dreams.
Why?
Wait.
Did they disappear?
Wait.
forget to
Who
mention
didn't have any pants on?
Are we live?
No, we're
might
not
be.
yet.
I don't
We
know.
still have 20 seconds. Go.
Will the we?
You have 20 seconds. Was it you, Jasper? Do you have no
Might
pants
not
on?
have any pants on, but I'll show you what it looks like. One moment.
Will the real
Oh, no.
Jasper please
Okay.
stand up? Oh,
This is when we'll get demonetized.
No, yeah, this is the moment. This is the
They are
Wow.
painted on.
So it just looked like you were wearing another black shirt underneath your black shirt. That's your.
That's my normal attire, though.
Okay, so
It's just black.
So,
just only
can we?
black shirts.
shall we?
Black shirt
Can we
for the
do
winter.
something? It's
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a thing.
maybe play some D&D. I don't know. A
Yeah,
little
let's
bit.
do it.
Just a
Do
little
it.
bit. You know. It's okay. Then
Recap.
Yeah.
Just to
recap,
answer a question
recap.
from chat. Yes,
Oh.
all the artwork will be in Discord, and I will be posting it on Instagram this week as well as a prelude to Gary Con.
yeah,
So-
definitely.
Also, you can watch this episode back on Thursday for the art. But that doesn't mean that you have to stop watching now.
Okay,
True
so
story.
Jin.
Jin.
Yeah. Let's go. Go. I wish we were still on our way to Brentwick. I miss the sun. Although it is within me, to see it is to feel alive. But we are in a different place now, another world without a sun. Here we have had a lot of adventures, but it seems to go home we need to free or find the druid. And to get him, we need help of a people called the Spriggans. They offered it if we defeated the hag. Well, with the help of Princess Petal, We found the hag, and although she was beyond our reach to defeat, Oddleaf did something to turn the scales. We almost lost our lives, but we were able to defeat the hag. She had done something bad to the princess, so we took battle and we were able to escape the domain of the hag and destroy our magical artifact, with some help of the local guardian spirit. On our way home, something was off between Thomas and Oddleaf. But returning to Briarwood Copse, we decided to let Bowen inform King Stammet of the Spriggans, while we searched for answers with his mother Urda. She found out that Oddleaf had inadvertently corrupted Thomas. She started a ritual which could cost him his life. He was put to rest, and the ritual started. I did not know what happened, but when he woke up, he shifted from place, and as I understand, he had now found an inner power which released him from the influence. We are very curious what happened. Is Bowen still talking to King Stammet? Will the relationship between Thomas and Oddleaf be restored? Will we get an additional sweet fruit banquets? Let us see.
Yeah.
That was that might have been the most concise and best summary up until now.
Yeah, finally.
You've raised the bar. You've
The
raised
rest
the
of
bar.
you all suck. No. It was great. Thanks, Jin.
No props.
So Bowen is still talking to King Stammet and telling the whole story of what happened in the Endless Swamp. I think the rest of you are reeling a bit from what just happened in Urda's place. And that's where we left off, so...
Awesome.
But he was so sad, this face that just seemed like a full moon, but then it had this face on it which was really sad, the points of his mouth were pointed down and stuff. And I really had to hug him, and he kind of allowed me to, I think, and then I really felt like something snapped inside of me, because I feel sad as well quite often and stuff. And so then I kept on hugging him while the rest of us stood there and did stuff. But
Is Bowen still doing his work?
Okay.
Yeah, so Bowen is continuing his story in a very slow manner. And
Yeah, it's very detailed. And you've gathered a lot of audience already. King Stammet is listening. He looks kind of bored at some points, but most of the Spriggan are hanging to your every word. So you're doing a good job.
And they don't even understand my language, right?
No.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Back to Urda's place. What's happening there, guys?
So, my power just got unlocked, and how does it manifest? What do I see? Because Urda tried to slap me and I switched places with a shadow self.
So you see this for a second. You see this translucent, grayed out Thomas appear somewhere else, and you swap places with him, and he's the one that gets slapped, and that whole transition between the two of you feels instantaneous, and it's almost as if you could have been there instead of here, and the other way around.
Okay. Oh wow. So I look around and I say, okay, that's confusing. I look at my hands and see if I see anything different. Anything different on my person. So do my hands look translucent, or am I looking at real hands, or what's happening to me?
Nothing.
Okay, I turn.
Oh, you ask what's happening to me.
Yeah, and I...
Okay.
And
then
sorry,
Urda
I
just says side effects.
Side effects? Well, these are
Yes.
some weird side effects.
Are they?
Yes, they are. Super weird.
I agree.
Have you ever seen this before?
Yes.
No? I haven't seen it before.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Is this magic?
Yes and no.
Did you do it purposely, Thomas? Switch places or...
I have no idea how I did it. And as soon as Thomas says, I have no idea how I do it, about 15 feet away from me in the air, another shadow form of Thomas materializes and immediately drops to the ground and disappears.
What
just happened?
Are you doing this?
I have no idea. What is this? Urda, please help me. How can I control this? And another Thomas appears 15 feet away and he looks around in panic.
Do they all look exactly
Now you're
alike?
just wasting possibilities. Stop it. Just stop it.
I'm trying to stop it, and as soon as I say stop it, the other Thomas disappears.
You need to focus.
Do all
trying
these
to
Focus
alike?
on where you are now, not where you could be or what you could be.
Okay. Where I could be, not where I could be. Where I could be, not... Sorry, what? And as soon as I say sorry, what, another Thomas appears and emulates my question, but no sound projects from the other Thomas.
Okay, Thomas, listen. Come closer.
Okay, we both step closer.
No, just you.
Okay, so my shadow form steps closer and I look a bit confused.
She rolls with her eyes and she says, no, just you, Thomas, not possible, Thomas. The possible Thomas, go stand in the corner.
Okay, the possible Thomas looks really sad and he turns around and he walks to the corner.
Turn around.
And I look really confused and I just step towards Urda. So the real Thomas steps towards Urda and I says, what's going on?
Well, Urda points her finger up for a second.
Okay, I look upwards.
Okay, and then she pokes you with the finger.
Okay.
And she says, this is you. You here now.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yes. You don't feel him. You feel you. And you should remain with you. Because this is the Thomas we needed now. This is uncorrupted Thomas. Clean. No influence.
So it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks to you. But yes, it worked. His influence gone. It's now an impossibility.
I'm very happy to hear that. Thomas, again, I'm so sorry. I never meant to do what I did. You must believe me, right?
Okay, I turn towards Oddleaf and I say, yeah, Oddleaf, I understand what you tried to do, and yeah, I do accept your apology. And as I say that, but the other Thomas, he turns around and he makes gestures like...
I only tried to heal you. My only concern was trying to heal your wounds when you went down in the battle. And I realize now that form of healing is something that is only beneficial to me, and I will never try that again.
Yeah, let's not do that again, because this is weird enough as it is. And I look back to other Thomas, who looks frustrated. He's already doing his own time path, and I say, stop it. And as soon as I say stop it, he disappears.
Ah, finally.
Okay, I look a bit shocked and I say to Orda, what happened to the other Thomas just now? And am I killing these Thomases, or what are the implications here?
Not killing. You're just making sure they don't exist. There's only one of you. Cannot be only one of you. And you must choose which one is the one you want to be.
Okay, this is all a bit confusing.
So it is now possible that a not possible Thomas is possible Thomas and not regular Thomas.
Now,
Did I get it right?
there's many possible Thomases. Like some Thomas might think this is okay, other Thomas might think this is not okay. Or some Thomas might drink from the glass, and other Thomas might not drink from the glass. And these are all possibilities around Thomas. Possible Thomases.
Are there also Thomases with wings?
No.
It's a shame.
It's just there's Thomas, and the possibility of Thomas is based on... He has choices to make. Everyone does. All the time. You go left, you go right. Do you eat? Don't you? You go to sleep.
Of course.
All choices. But Thomas is in doubt in a certain way. He's doubting which he wants to be, and so he's keeping his options open. Make sense?
Not at all, but
No, it shouldn't. It's weird.
It does to a certain degree.
It is... You know how time, it goes in a certain direction.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
You say yes, but you don't know.
I have no idea.
No, see?
Well, I mean, we know that we have the past and we have the future, so I'm assuming that it is in a direction
correct.
from
It
past
goes
to
from
future.
past to future, but present is always the most important.
Here we
But
go.
in the present, there were possible futures. So in the next present, like the next moment, there was always the possibility that it was different. And this Thomas can be different Thomas when he wants to.
It's like a tree where the branches branch out and they can all jump in other directions.
Into infinity.
Yeah, that's copyright infringement right there. But I'll give you that. So time is like a tree with endless branches of possibilities. Each branch is a different choice. Each leaf another outcome of that choice, etc. But yes, that's a good analogy.
Thank you. I've read some books.
Okay, I really have some stuff to figure out then, because this is...
No, that's
totally
good part. You don't have to figure out. You just have to decide which one is you.
That seems
It's all
like,
about decisions. These are just echoes of Thomases that could be, and you can make them be.
And if they are, they're still our friend.
Yes, unless he chooses not to be your friend.
Don't choose not to be your friend, Thomas.
It's always a possibility.
Well, I'll never choose not to be your friend, Solwyn.
But
wait.
Did you see...
I'll let that slide.
Did you see someone else?
I saw a couple of Thomases. My vision quest, if that's what you want to call it. I saw various Thomases, also all reflecting another part of me. But I also saw an older version of me with staring at me, and he looks like he approved or something. He was carrying a broken sword, and he looked older than I do. So I do think it's a future self, but...
Yes. He is destiny.
Wait a second. Is it another sword that he was carrying? That's me as a player asking now.
Yeah, he's not carrying the same sword you are.
So he was carrying another sword.
Yeah, it was an actual sword, not a rapier.
Damn, you and your rapier hate. Okay, but
It's just, it sounds rapier than most other swords.
yeah, okay. Let's not go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I saw another version of me, and he looked older, and he looked like my future self almost.
Yes, he is Destiny. He is the Thomas you always will become.
No matter what path I take or what.
No, you can
choices
die.
I make. Okay.
But what use would it have to become someone with a broken sword?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Scary.
Destiny is Destiny. And his Destiny is strong, otherwise you wouldn't have seen him.
But should we buy every broken sword we come across now? Or how do we deal with that?
I think we just have to go
Destiny
with the flow.
can become Destiny because you saw Destiny. That is true.
There's
So we
only
should
one-
buy
Sure.
broken swords.
I refuse to believe in destiny.
You can. Destiny is not a thing of belief. Destiny is Destiny. It exists or doesn't.
But
There's nothing to do with your belief. And I can tell you it exists.
Destiny with destiny, you would assume that there's a directed, predetermined path that you can't deviate from.
Yes,
But you made
exactly.
Yes.
That is Destiny.
And you just said that you could die
Yes.
without reaching that destiny, so it's not predetermined.
Yes.
So that in itself proves that destiny is not real. If that's true.
Well, death seems to be the only way to avoid Destiny, but even in the past, Destiny has proven stronger than death.
Okay.
Oddleaf seems to ponder a lot about this. She's deep in thought, thinking about everything she's heard.
So my destiny is to become this Thomas. Oh, this is all.
No, this
Oh,
Thomas is your
lovely.
destiny, not you will become him. It's not your destiny to become him. You will become him, and this is your destiny. He is your
Thomas-
destiny.
Or not.
Unless you die. But even that
Well,
might still happen.
In-
Might happen
in a way-
tomorrow, I don't know.
I like to believe that you would have a choice in the matter, Thomas. When
Yes, we all
time
do.
comes.
Of course we do.
I'm having some doubts in that because I just realized that you are the third person of the people that went to go to Brentwick that has had a weird vision which impacted his actual being.
yeah, I did.
You had it, Oddleaf, and then suddenly you had wings. You had it, Thomas, and you have possibilities, and I've had it, and suddenly I have this, and I show some of the sunfire light.
But it's actually an interesting question because that reminds me of something that Urda said before we helped out Thomas, which is that she said that I was not the same as you, and she was not only referring to gender in this case. She was referring to being human.
Mhm.
And so Urda is... Do you think, do you know, are the wings a part of me not being human?
I don't know. You're first
it's
humans
fine.
I've ever
I-
seen.
I always assumed that the wings were part of my powers,
Yes.
but
They
they
are.
feel different.
That's because you have two powers.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's two different forms of power that I've used in the past.
Ah, but now you say it correctly. Because only one of those two powers is actually yours.
Come again?
Well, you use two powers, but only one is yours.
And which one might that be then?
Which one do you think?
Well, my ability to write is something that I've always prided myself in being my own. So, I don't think we need to discuss this right now.
Don't you?
Yeah, I think we do.
I think this is your problem. Not only yours, but all of you. You just do. You come here, stumbling into this world, and you just go and kill stuff.
No,
And then
that's
move
not-
on, and then you come here, you
No,
kill
I
more
don't-
stuff, and then you go to the end of the swamp, and you kill even more stuff, and you come back. And you never
no.
ask the correct questions.
We
It's
do.
not how it is.
We ask if we can eat stuff, and if it's poisonous, and we do ask the right questions. And Battle asked us to come here to help out.
You asked us to come here and defeat the hag,
Yes.
Yeah.
and we did.
Yes.
Because
And
we
where
trust
is
that you
here?
are
Do you
good-
even know where you are?
No, we don't.
Exactly.
In your house, Urda. We're in your house. It's
Yes.
not so
Yes.
difficult.
But I feel like we've asked some of these questions, and you've been dodging around some of the answers. To be fair,
I think you're trying to deflect now.
That sounds like a really deflecting answer.
you might be correct.
You never ask questions that matter. You only ask stupid questions and do stupid things.
Well, I don't believe in stupid questions.
While doing things that
there's-
matter. I mean, you do things that matter, but you don't think about it.
So where are we? What is this place? What is this world?
Yes, let's talk about it later.
No, you see,
Okay. I think Bowen should be here for that.
I agree.
So, then we came into this soggy cavern, and everybody was getting wet, and I thought, well, it's more like a bath. I'm at least getting cleaned somewhat, but it was with murky water, so I don't know if I really got, properly cleaned. But it was a very weird rest, so to say.
I think we're going to make our way over to Bowen.
No, if I'm going to ask you one more question. Will you help us find out what these are? And I take out the files we took from the hags.
Where'd you get those?
From the hags lair.
Ah, thought so.
Bowen drank one of them, but they aren't
He
really
did?
good.
No, that's bad stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, don't get us started.
What does it do?
Bad stuff.
Can we use it? Can we use it?
Of course. But bad stuff will happen.
Should we use it?
No, of course not. It's bad stuff.
But who determines what is good or bad then in this case?
Do you mean that? Do you mean like things
I
blow
do.
up if you drink it, or
Well, yeah, it's you can make stuff from it. Most of it is poisonous or leads to diseases and things that should not be in this world.
like corruption? So we should destroy it.
Yes, you should.
How do we do that? Because we tried with the staff and that it didn't really work out.
What stuff?
Chimera stuff.
Where's the mirror stuff?
the guardian of the forest broke it, destroyed it.
You destroyed it. Are you
Yes.
sure?
Well, it did boom, and then he was having.
To be fair, we did not know what to do with it. I tried to examine it. I even touched it and got pulled to a place that I want to talk to you about, but we should have Bowen present for that. But I couldn't touch it. Bowen could, but we had no idea how to destroy it. But when the Guardian saw it, he destroyed it.
It's Warden, actually.
Yeah, the
It's a
Warden.
yeah.
Yeah, but oddly sculling at the Guardian.
Okay, so that's
It's Guardian now.
No. Yeah. Okay. I guess the Warden has the power to destroy stuff like that, but I'm not sure he did.
We saw it, like it wasn't there anymore, and I don't know where it would be.
He might have just sent it back to where it came from, which is good.
Yeah,
Okay.
better than it being around here. We thought it was unwise to leave the staff in Emira's lair, or to take it with us. Also seemed wrong.
Yeah, because where did it come from?
Are you advising us to throw the files at one of the wardens?
No.
Destroy.
Well, if you want to make him angry, but no. Don't do that.
No.
Just throw it in the fire or something.
Is there a fire here?
Yes, but not here. It will stink up the place.
Okay. Let's go find Bowen, and we. If you, I would very much like to talk more with you, Oda.
Yes. That's good. Smart.
And thank you.
Smart.
Thank you very much for helping us and Thomas and.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for helping me, because I wouldn't have figured this out by myself.
Nope, you wouldn't.
Okay, let's make our way to Bowen.
So then we came to her.
Oh, bring food. She yells after you.
Of course. I yell back.
So then we came to her place, and we went invisible. Ah man, this is taking too long. Okay, I'm stopping here.
They look around confused, and the King Stammet just looks at you and says, "No,
What? No.
no, you just got to the interesting part.
What interesting part?
Can you go into the lair for Mara?
Oh yeah, we killed a bunch of stuff and then we escaped.
You killed the Mara, right?
Yeah. I did. Really, I did. It was me.
You did.
Yes.
Do you have any proof that happened?
Well, there might still be some stinky bits on my body somewhere. Like you can smell the egg, I think. But then again,
Well, you
that's
do
about
smell, yes.
it. Thank you, I think.
But I do need proof, though. I want proof.
Okay. So she was like this hunched lady with mushrooms on her back, and I scratched her open from the back and squeezed her head and broke her in two and stuff, and then she died. Is that descriptive enough for you to believe me?
No.
Well, then we have a problem.
Yeah.
But look who's coming. Look who's coming.
Oh, great.
Sorry, Bowen. We need you. Urda is asking for you.
I have to go see Urda, so can't finish the story any other way.
Were you
Yeah,
not finished yet?
Hmm?
Were you not finished yet?
No, I came to the boring part.
But you did tell them,
That's not true. It's the most interesting part, but I got bored. So
you did tell them how we took care of the hag.
In a way, but he doesn't believe me, so that's that.
Now, I didn't say I didn't believe you. I said I needed proof. If I'm gonna give you an army, I want proof.
So he wants proof, but my story isn't proof, so whatever.
The hag is defeated. Bowen has spoken the truth. Urda will confirm.
You see? There you have your proof.
That's not proof. Those are words.
That's 22 on persuasion.
If you want to roll for it. Okay.
If you want proof, do you think that we could have just infiltrated her lair and got out semi unharmed with this? And I show some of those files.
I don't know what that is.
More drinkies. Those are drinkies.
These are Doom files.
Doom
Again,
files.
those are just words. Those are not proof.
No. those
Anyway,
are
go
files.
talk to my mother. I'm bored with you guys.
See,
Thank you,
was
O
fun.
good king. Stammet. And I make an elaborate bow.
Yeah. He nods at you very regally.
Yes, I know. I know how to treat these people.
Yeah, I don't. So I just turn my back and walk back to Orda.
While we walk back to Orda, I'm saying, that got really annoying pretty fast.
For this time, I
Yeah,
agree
thank
with
you. Thank you very much, Bowen, for keeping him occupied so we could help out Thomas. I'm glad to say that it seemed to have worked with some convenient or side effect. And I look at Thomas.
Yeah, it did work. Absolutely.
It's super weird, Bowen. You're not going to understand what just happened.
Well, that's okay, I think. If he gets more interesting, then it's okay for him as well, because he was so boring.
What?
Well,
Thomas is not boring.
In a way,
Yeah.
in a way.
I turn around to Bo and I say, "Excuse me, I was boring." And as soon as I get agitated, another version of me appears next to Bowen, and I switch to that other version. Never mind, and I walk forward while the other version starts a really angry rant to Bowen, but you can't hear him. He's just spewing words without a voice.
And then
And Thomas turns around and says, "Stop it!" And the other one disappears again.
So I skip a bit, and then I say, then I immediately cast mirror image, and I say, "Well, yours walk away, but I have 3." And I move on.
Yeah, whatever, Bowen.
No, it's cool. It's cool, Thomas. It's cool.
It's weird.
Yeah,
Yes.
but weird is kind of normal, right?
It's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah, let's just make our way to Urda.
I got used to you all in like 1 minute, so
and we got used to you. Took a bit more time for some.
Yeah. But I do like you.
But I'm really glad you're here with us, Bowen.
well, thank you. I'm really glad we are still here.
Yes. Right. We're making our way to Urda.
Yeah.
Did you bring food?
Oh man.
I think I did.
Yeah, Solwing was on the food.
Yeah.
Okay, go get
So
it.
I was trying to convince your son that we in fact did defeat the hag Mira. He doesn't
What?
seem to believe us.
Of course he believes you. He's just trying to get out of his deal. He always does that.
Yeah.
He's not a man of his word.
Can you convince him?
I don't have to.
All right. He will help out.
Oh yeah, he will.
Okay.
Or at least a soldier
That's
will.
good. That's good.
To the grove.
To the grove. Yeah. Well, we actually wanted to have you here, Bowen, because we thought that it might be a good idea to discuss some things.
Okay.
Like what's happening to us, and what has happened, and where we are, and why we are here, and what here exactly is. And
Okay, so I think I can explain, Audrey. I can explain.
Okay.
So I'm not really used to other people, and so I at some points I try to be funny sometimes, but I guess that I'm not sure about what you really think is funny and stuff, and so sometimes it just doesn't fit in a way. But I'm trying to do better. Maybe
Alright.
I have to be more coarse with my jokes, like
sorry, maybe
more fart jokes. And stuff.
maybe my wording put you off a bit. This is not an intervention. This is about all of us. So we're not. I appreciate your explanation, and but that's yeah. Thank you for that.
Okay.
But you're not on trial here. We're just going to talk a bit about our experiences, and
No, that's good because I don't want to be on trial and I forget everything I said. Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's I will. Never happened.
Cool.
Yeah. What did you say?
I said that sometimes I have a bit of problems
No,
with.
I was just kidding, Bowen.
I didn't get it. Oh, so good, Audrey. That's so funny.
Yeah, it has been actually quite a while that I made some sort of joke, so I felt it.
Yeah, you're good at it.
Oh, thank you. Let's sit down and wait until Solwing returns with some food.
Yeah.
So we returns with some food.
The carrier pigeon.
A lot of food.
Yes, all the foods.
All the food that I could manage.
Good. Put it on the table.
I put it on the table, but not all of it. Some of the sweet fruit I just keep in my hands. Safekeeping.
I dig in.
Well, she was, while you guys were talking, she was shuffling around her room and putting down these nice cushions all around. And eventually she sits down on one and looks at you guys. Kind of annoyed that you haven't sat down already.
I sit down.
I'm sitting my ass down.
Same.
Yeah, me too.
So
she takes some of the food that Solwing brought and starts jumping down. And she doesn't eat very cleanly.
that's all right.
It's okay.
Okay, so I think
I
it
try
might
to
be-
outdo her.
Well, but were you really scrunched down on stuff? She just puts her mouth on fruit and she sucks them empty.
Interesting technique.
She just pokes holes in them and then sucks them out dry, and then throws it away behind her, just on the floor.
I tried to do that too, but it probably doesn't work.
No, you have some trouble getting your beak around the fruit. It's,
I get something to drink. So a lot has happened to us.
yes, why?
Well, that's a good question. Ever since we set out on our path towards Brentwick, we had nothing but strange encounters and things happened to us.
Who is Brentwick?
Some admittedly by our own doing. Brentwick is a city in the world where we're from.
Ah.
And we all had reasons to go there. But those reasons, at least my reasons, seem sort of meaningless right now, compared to everything that has happened. But that's where it started. We all met in this small town to travel together towards Brentwick.
Well, I wasn't there in a way. I think I'm from this place, so.
I don't think you are.
Let's start with that.
That's your word against mine.
Yes,
So let's start
it is.
there with that sentence. I'm from here, you're not from here, you're from there, or whatever. What's here? What's there? What is our world? What's this world? Are there more worlds? Do you know, Urda? What? I've been to a third world that we know of. I think. I mean, I'm not even sure, but I'm assuming at this point.
This world is not a world.
Okay.
I think
that's-
the place you are from is a world.
Okay.
So I don't think there's multiple worlds.
Right, that makes sense. It
No,
doesn't
it
make sense, but it
that
makes
doesn't
sense in the same that multiple worlds seems ridiculous. And I'm glad
I
that
don't
there might
know
be other-
everything about this, but I do know that the place you are from is different than here and the other 15.
The other 15?
15.
What?
15?
15
15
dreams.
what?
16 dreams
What?
if you count this one.
Dreams?
Beside our worlds, you have our world.
Yes.
Then you have this place, and besides this place, there are 15 other places that are similar to this place. Is
No.
that what you're trying to tell us?
They're not similar. They're very different.
What?
And you call them dreams? Well, that makes sense.
Not just
actually.
me, they're called dreams. Because they are dreams, like visions of what a world should be.
And you live here
Yes.
in a vision of what a world should be.
Yes.
But are you
Because
real?
I am something that Alaris thought should be in a world.
Did who? What?
Elrish?
Alaris,
the-
the great huntress.
We know that, right?
Yes.
Do we know
But
this?
is she like
She's the
real? Are you real?
Of course I'm real. And she slaps you. See?
Sorry. But you just sort of implied that this was a dream, and dreams aren't real, right?
Aren't they?
Well, that
Make
felt
her
real.
Don't make her slap you again.
Wait, what?
But if dreams are real, nobody would sleep.
We're not asleep. It's a vision of what should be. Or how the great huntress thought it should be.
Okay.
But-
And I think
the old god created this world.
old god. What's an old god?
A
Well,
pre-Aedon.
all the gods got defeated.
I don't know what an Aedon is. I do know that Alaris disappeared. She left.
Well, now it gets really interesting. So, you think Elris disappeared?
You don't? Do you see her?
Well, yes,
No.
yes.
I don't feel her anymore.
They did disappear, but so back on our world, there was a big war, which the gods fought in,
Of course there was.
and then from one day,
Not surprised. Stupid.
from one moment to another, all the gods were gone. They disappeared. and nobody knows where they went. Some assume that they defeated each other. Some think that they might have left to do other things. Who knows? I mean,
They might.
I don't presume to know what a god wants to do or doesn't do. But that void on our world got filled by one god who's called Aedon, and he brought the divine godly magic back to our world, and he is now the sole god on our world.
So you think there's another realm?
Sorry.
A 17th realm. 17th dream.
Well, I mean, where did the gods? So, if we assume that every god had their own realm and they've all left their realms, then where did they go to? They're not on our world. If they're
Primus?
not in
I don't know.
dreams. The what?
The city. Their city. They have a city.
They have
Did
a
I say
city?
that before? Yes. It's the only way they can meet. So there's this place in between the dreams, and only gods can tread there.
What was it called?
Primate.
Yeah, I'm just give me a sec.
Check the notes. Check the notes.
To the shore.
The Praemus is it's the Praemus.
The praise.
Is Praemus. Praemus.
Primus. Okay.
Primus.
Oh, I never heard of. No, we have we. Is that some? I'm asking this as Michel. Is that something that is known on our world back in as like the divine? knowledge,
Make a
religions?
religion check.
Yes, I will.
See if you know.
Why am I not the other Bowen?
Religion.
I'm glad you're not the other. Oh, well, no, I'm not
That's
glad
a
you're
10.
the other.
10. Oh yeah, it sounds vaguely familiar. You might have heard it before. You don't know how or
Okay.
what was it, in what context.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm quickly doing the math in my head. How many gods were there?
16.
16, right? Conveniently.
Yeah. It's might be a coincidence though. But
Great
I'm not
math.
sure. It's,
Great math.
So what I said is true then. That it seems that every god had their own dream realm, as it were.
Dream realm? No, that sounds stupid. It's either dream or realm, not dream realm.
Okay, so a dream.
You don't
Every god-
live on a world land. It's stupid.
So let me
Sounds
ask.
weird.
So
Wait,
okay.
I'm going to ask something stupid, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe this is like, really smart, but I'm not getting it or something. But the question I have is, who is dreaming?
Right now,
Yes.
I think no one.
Well, that's strange then.
Or this new fellow. Aedon.
Aedon.
Oh yeah, he's like a jerk.
He is?
I don't know.
I've never met him.
He fights the corruption, or at least his followers do.
Fight.
I've been in politics long enough to know that if there's a big war going on and the war stops and there's one victor, that is not necessarily the good guy.
Well, what she said,
But
I think.
first there was
But-
a time of quiet before Aedon came, right?
Yeah, there was no divine magic. The world was in turmoil because there was no divine magic, and
So
people
maybe
relied on that.
that something was formed because of that, because of the absence of. I don't want to call them the gods because the sun is the only thing that can really shine its light on everything. But it's. If I would, then that could also be a possibility.
So what? Yeah.
So I think I have an important question, something that we haven't touched upon. I have been to another dream. This dream was a dream of horror. And it seems similar to the dream that is corrupting this dream. And what is that? What was corrupting Amira? What's corrupting this dream? What is corrupting our world? Because back on our world, there seems to be places that are being corrupted by something. So what do you know about that?
I know that Amara let something in. And what she let in was changing the dream, making it into its dream.
You know what this it is?
I'm not sure.
So part of her dream leaked into this dream. That's what you're saying.
What? Part of what?
Part of
Part of
Amira's
her
dream.
Amira's dream.
No.
leaked in- no.
No. Amara let something in that was changing the dream. And it was using Amara to do so. And I think, Oddleaf, you might not be that different from her.
Burn the witch. Oh, sorry.
Well,
But
so let me. I want to be as forthcoming with you all as I can. So I've never spoken about this much, but I have told you that I've been to this other realm, dream, probably, or maybe a nightmare. Right?
dream, nightmare, same thing.
We had a magical item that I was examining in my arrogance, which transported me to this nightmare world, which seemed like a poor, weird reflection, corrupted reflection of our world. And I've spent some time there. And it was dominated by a big yellow eye in the sky. That's something that's important. And
In the
everything,
sky.
it felt real evil, and it was very scary. And I'm lucky that I was able to escape. Not on my own power. I had help. The person that helped me, unfortunately, didn't make it through. But when I came back, I saw that there was... I know that there is a link between the corruptions on our world and this nightmare realm that I've been to. Because the person that helped me had been into one of these corrupted places in our world. And he died. Or so he thought. And when he woke up again, he woke up in that other world, that nightmare. So I've been to that place, and I felt that power, and I saw that power, and that's one thing. And then we have the power that you are referring to, that I am using. So
They're not the same.
They are not the same, no. When I touched Amira's spear, or staff, sorry. When I touched Amira's staff, this yellow eye, this pure corrupting evil, tried to get a hold of me. And it was my patron that rescued me, that pulled me back. I don't have a name for it because I don't know what it is. I know that.
So it gives you power, but you don't know its name.
But I do know a name.
What's the name?
It told me to call him Otur.
Well, that's a boring name.
Never heard of it.
Otur.
No ID.
What's important is that Otur came to me in my youth, and he has granted me with powers that I've used.
Why?
And at one point, let's call it youthful arrogance.
No. Why does he grant you powers?
I think he needed a link to our world.
But why choose you? Why not Solving? Or Bowen?
That's a good question.
Or Sprout? I don't know.
Well, I never thought about it.
Children.
I just assumed that I was susceptible to it for some reason. Because I had been looking for something, maybe. And at one point, I decided that I didn't want to be that person anymore and stopped. And broke my bonds with this entity.
And then again, you didn't.
And then we went on a trip to Brentwick. And the first day we went on our trip, we got attacked. And we said, after that attack, I was so scared and I didn't know what. I never had experienced anything like that. So when we were resting up at night at the campfire, I walked off. Actually, that's not true. We were attacked twice. And the second time, we got rescued, sort of, by a wolf with yellow eyes. And this wolf reminded me very much of the entity that gave me my powers. So, when everyone was sleeping, I got up and walked away from camp and meditated and tried to get into contact with the entity and demand answers to questions, which I didn't really get, but here I am, using his power again. And that's my story.
Oh,
I think you're leaving stuff out.
Well, maybe you're not asking the right questions.
Oh, I know what question to ask. I don't know if you're going to answer it in front of these others.
So, what do you think I'm leaving out then? Which is important for this conversation.
Why he's giving you powers. And if you don't know the answer to that, then that's something you should ask yourself.
In the past, he always wanted me to do small things, I think, in a certain way. I mean, he never directly spoke to me, maybe. I don't know, maybe he did.
So you do stuff for him.
Small
That's
things.
it. Why come
Not
to you?
anymore.
This being, this otherworldly being, seems powerful, to say the least. I mean, I felt some of it when we're doing the ritual outside here. And he is powerful. It is powerful.
Well,
Why choose you?
He is chained up in some place that I don't know. I don't know where I was. When I contacted him, I got transported mentally, I think, to another place filled with chains, and I think that those chains hold him there,
Or is he holding something there?
or he is holding something there that I actually never thought about it. That
On which
way.
end of the chain is he?
I don't know. I couldn't see.
Can be both. I don't know.
How
Or
did you
either.
contact it?
That's very interesting.
How did you contact it?
After we got attacked on the road twice.
How?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That time I don't know. I tried to. I've seen you meditate. I just closed my eyes and just really felt that I needed to talk to it, and then I did.
Yeah, no, I'm
And
sorry.
it was
for
awesome.
It was awesome.
It was.
Well, this is a short story that me and Roger wrote after that session, which will someday maybe see the light of day.
We hope. We have ideas. You guys, I want to take a short break.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Yes.
okay with us.
And then return to this because I'm really liking this. It's,
Me too. It's really
It's fun.
interesting.
So
I feel like I jokingly said, sorry, I jokingly said that Bowen was not on trial, but I do feel like I'm on trial a bit.
maybe.
Yeah, well, you deserve it.
Anyway, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. So see you then. Enjoy the music by Stone Golem. Visit their website. They're cool. They're awesome. So see ya
Thank you.
in a bit.
See ya.
And we're back.
Back in black.
So, yeah, let's get back into the vibes.
So,
Yeah, so the reason why I was asking how you got into contact is that I told you about the strange dream I got, where I got the sun's power,
yes.
and
And-
that's really been in my mind a lot. And now I'm hearing you say that you also have a source of power and that you can communicate with it.
In some way, I don't think I can directly communicate to it whenever I want. But it did. Your story, when you first told it to me, did raise some questions with me. And I don't know if maybe Urda has an answer to this, but could it be one of the old gods that has been talking to me and granting me these powers?
Yeah, I was called a Solarite. Does that say anything to you, Urda?
It's all right. Yes.
I am one, apparently.
You are? That's weird. Because you're not from his dream.
What is a Solarite?
It's someone from his dream. Dream of fire.
Whose dream?
The dream of fire. Altazar's dream.
That sounds like the place I went to. It was like meeting the sun.
Hmm.
And it told me to take maybe the last of his flame and be a Solarite.
What do you mean, last of his flame?
That's what I was told.
By who?
By the sun.
He was the sun.
I believe in the sun, and it felt like the sun, so it must be the sun.
So you met Althazar himself?
No.
Yes. I mean, who else is the sun? He dreams the sun, so the sun is.
No. Right? I mean, the sun is, so everything exists. That's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Is it? I don't know.
That's how I see it.
No, but the forest is, because the Great Huntress dreamt the forest. The Briarroot is because she dreamt it. The Spriggan are because she dreamt it.
Why would she ever dream Spriggan then?
Because she thinks they belong. We belong here, unlike you.
No, and to answer your question, Urda, I think that actually, now that I'm thinking back about it, there is a similarity to what Oddleaf told, because the being, the sun that gave me my powers, actually also seemed bound and shackled.
Really?
Really, I didn't tell you that before, but now that we're talking about it again, suddenly I had this inkling of what I dreamt, and I was trying to imagine what it looked like, and then suddenly I remembered that I couldn't see it because it seemed diminished and chained, and
the name Othur or something similar doesn't ring any bells with you, Urda?
No.
So there are other names then than those 16 god figures.
Yeah. Are there other entities besides the gods?
From what I understand now is that there's at least 2. Maybe more.
So
you have this Othur guy and the one with the eye.
and Aedon.
And Aedon.
So that makes 3. Unless
Three of
some-
what? Wait, what? I have to...
3 other
interrupt it.
entities that we
Yeah,
do
but-
not...
Aedon seems quite... I have to take one for Bowen here, I think. Aedon seems quite tranquil in a way, you know? Like,
Well, I so when I was in the nightmare, there were words in the Church of Aedon, which was corrupted by the evil entity. And in that church, there was something similar to the oath that all the priests of Aedon take, the tenets of Aedon. But those were corrupted as well. If anything, it seems that what I saw in that dream was a opposite of Aedon. But whether it's an opposite or just another part of Aedon is something that I have been trying to figure out in our time here that I never really spoke about. But
so...
so there's
then
3.
Those are... there is something that has like 2 sides of a coin to it.
I don't really know. It could be.
You do.
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Because I'm another side of a coin to the Bowen
Yes, you are both Bowen, but one of you is dreaming. Or at least
Which one?
inside of a dream. Oh, this one, obviously.
This one is me.
Yes.
I'm inside of a dream.
Yes, you all are right now.
But I'm inside of this dream, then. Why am I inside of this dream?
Because you went through the 3? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't
Question
understand
about-
why you are here, not the other Bowen.
Where's
But
the
I
other?
think he's always pushing you into a dream.
He's pushing me into a dream.
Do we all have dream reflections of ourselves?
No. That would be weird. It's dreams that reflect, not the other way around.
Okay.
So
Jinx.
then what? Why am I?
I don't know. That's why I
Am
find you
I-
interesting.
Am I as real as Bowen?
Yes, I think you are.
Oh, that's a good thing then. So if I possibly kill him, would I still exist?
No, I don't think you will.
Hypothetically.
I don't think you will.
Don't kill
Oh,
Bowen.
no? If one of us stops existing, the other one does as well?
Yeah, you are the same. You are two sides of a coin. And it doesn't mean good and evil. You're just different aspects of the same person.
Might it be possible for them to switch
I
places?
think you are broken. And I don't know why you are broken or how you got broken.
I don't know either. My memories go back for a long time, and all I ever did was damage my hands, my face on an invisible shield that I couldn't pass through, so to say. I screamed a lot. I cried a lot. But in the end, nothing ever really did anything.
So you broke and someone tried to push the broken part away. It's like if you have a branch, you break it in two. When you hide one of the two pieces somewhere, you can convince other people that there's only one branch. And that small piece you still have is the only branch that ever was.
Whoa, you're deep.
But still, the
gets
two
really
pieces of
quiet with that.
the two pieces of branch make a whole branch.
I am a branch.
No,
This is a really sad Bowen story, everyone.
So, but I'm broken then. And am I broken, or is Bowen broken as well?
you are the same, so you both are.
But you do feel that
You're one without the other, and only when you're with the other are you whole.
but you don't feel that this current Bowen belongs in this place.
No, he's not
But he
something the Great Huntress dreamt of.
But does he belong in the dream then?
No, I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't think so.
It's so weird.
I think he
And-
got pushed into the dreams.
So, I'm kind of feeling really sad right now, because I'm just, crying a bit inside and everything.
Solwyn picks up another piece of
Why?
fruit.
Because, I've never really seen anything until a few days ago, except for those very rare moments where I was somewhere in warmth and stuff. And I remember being angry very early on a lot.
You
I
were.
remember eating something for the first time like a couple of years ago. And I remember eating something recently, and I love eating. That's what I've come to discover.
And now I hand
Otherwise-
a piece of fruit to you and say, don't be too sad because we can share a meal.
Yeah, well, that's okay, Solwing. But I think I'm realizing that some things are just really, really sad. And
Do
I'm
you
one of
bel-
those things.
Do you blame the other Bowen for your current state?
I'm angry, but I haven't really thought about this blame thing and stuff. Because, he had a good upbringing and good friends. Kind of glad for him in that way. Just a bit angry, I guess.
Would you like us to confront Bowen with your story? The other Bowen.
That would be meaning that you would kind of leave me behind. And I don't think I ever want that again. So I'd rather
No.
you stay here.
No, but there might be a chance when we go back to our world, that we return to other Bowen.
Then yeah. Yes.
Is there a way to mend the branch, as it were? To put the pieces back together?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, maybe now that we know about you, Bowen, if we go back to the portal and we are with the other side of you, maybe the fact that we know about your existence and know that you're somewhere in there can already help in some ways. Because you're not completely...
I have been there a couple of times. But then he wasn't there. In a way.
Yeah.
Urda, you fixed me up, right? Is there a way to fix the broken Bowen branches, as you put it, and make them whole again?
Maybe. Oh, you
You have
mean
the power?
if I can do it? No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I've never seen anything like it.
With everything that Bowen and Urda have told us about this, it seems that it might be something that only Bowen can fix in some weird way.
I don't know.
I've been trying for 27 years to.
Yeah, but
Get
maybe
through
only one part of you has tried, because you were the one that was not there. So maybe you have tried, while the other Bowen didn't.
I think You need to find out why you got broken in the first place.
And maybe we need a key of some sort. In the sense of, we came here through a tree. And from what we heard from Oddleaf, she went into the nightmarish world through a piece of glass. So there are physical things in our world which lead to places of dreams.
Oh, that was actually a question that I had. There's a portal here to our world. Are there doors to the other dreams here? Can you travel from one dream to another? Is that possible?
No, only the gods can.
But
But
how
you-
did we teleport here then?
Through your world. I guess I could go to your world and then go to another world, so it might be possible, but I think your world is key.
So in our
And I
world,
think if I hear this now, then Bowen might be one of those objects.
And
As
what
in-
now?
Bowen might be able to travel between dreams or between your world and dreams.
He might be on the precipice of dreams.
It's my adventure now.
Ah,
Let's immerse.
he went from lame side character to main antagonist. No.
Protagonist, right? Antagonist? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, protagonist.
So, but does that mean that I could connect?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes you can't mend what was broken. Sometimes things just stay broken forever.
That's. I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't know. It's. I'm feeling kind of sad, so I'm going to eat something.
I understand. You do seem sad.
Yeah. A lot of times.
do you want us to sing you a song?
Oh yes, please.
Would you accompany me, Oddleaf?
Well, as I've told you before, I'm more of a writer than a performer, but
You did well last time when I sang my song.
that's true. I can try.
Okay, then I'm going to whistle another tune, and this one is about happiness in our people. And I'd start chirping around. Very much high notes, very...
Right. I try to get a soothing, calming counter melody into that also strengthens your song, but also grounds it into something more soothing. While I weave some inspiration in there.
I'm just slapping my leg in the beat, but I'm missing a couple.
I'm looking for the elevator buttons. Can't seem to find them.
Yeah, I'm not doing a great job. I just rolled a one for my performance.
Oh, really? Again?
Yeah,
wow.
I've said it since the beginning. I'm not a performer.
So you completely butcher Solwing's song. It was actually playing a very nice tune. And yeah, so does Bowen.
Once I realized,
I'm saying that
Orda seems to enjoy it though.
it started beautiful, but why do my teeth hurt?
once I realize that I'm off key, I stop.
Takes a while though.
And after the song, I say, well, that was nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so there's, as far as we know, there's 16 dream worlds, 16 dreams. There's one world where we're from. Then there's a nightmare. Then there's a place where the gods reside. And then there might be a place where Othur is trapped. Or maybe holding something trapped. Is that correct?
Might be. I don't know. I do know that there's 16 dreams and one world.
And what do you... So the nightmare then, the thing that Amira let in.
Well, you called it a nightmare. A nightmare is another word for dream.
You think
bad dream.
You think it's part of the 16?
Could be.
Or do you think it's the 17th? A new
Could
thing?
also be. I don't know. But might be one of the 16.
So, is there a reason for it being 16?
The number of gods.
Not
The
that
gods
certain.
that we
I don't
know
know.
of.
See, I'm a bit of a scholar in these matters, but I don't know everything, not beyond the borders of this dream. I've never been anywhere else. I just lived my life in service to the Great Huntress, and I learned stuff. And I know of your world because there has always been a connection between this dream and your world, and probably all the other dreams and your world. I think that what the gods dreamt up is combined in your world. Your world is made from their dreams. They dreamt up your world together. And if you describe a nightmare, then that doesn't look good for your world. If it's one of the 16. Or if it's a 17th imposing on it.
Yes.
But that's
Which
what I
then-
think.
Which then still leads me to think that there's some connection between the appearance of Aedon and the appearance of this nightmare.
I've never heard of this Aedon, and I've never seen any proof of its existence.
Well,
I have seen proof of the entity that is giving you power, and I've seen proof of the entity that's was let in by Amara.
But we have seen that. We have seen followers of Aedon actually fighting the nightmare on our world.
There's nightmare on your world.
Yeah,
What is it? Is your world a night? No, your world is your world. It's not a dream or a nightmare, right?
No, but
It's different than here.
There's parts that become corrupted and start to resemble the nightmare.
Yeah, see, that confirms my hypothesis. In a way, maybe. If one of the dreams is a nightmare, and the dreams make up your world, then it would follow that your world will become nightmare.
And could that also be connected to what happens here? Because here, the nightmare was also invited by Amira, right?
Yes,
And
it
trying
is
to
already
take
here.
over the dream.
And
Yeah,
if this dream and the other 16 dreams form our world, is then not, if parts of the dream here get corrupted, is that not also something that would affect our world?
Yes, I think so.
So did we just repair part of the world from here? What will we find when we get back?
I don't know.
Even more important.
Sometimes something that was broken cannot be fixed.
I do have a more important question.
I do this.
So if Imera was the cause or caused the corruption in this world, or the leaking of the other dream in this world, and you said Oddleaf has the same, not power, but the same ability to, as Imera does. Might Oddleaf be the cause, or might Oddleaf be one of the causes that our world is corrupting?
I don't know. And she doesn't have the same power as Amara did. It's a similar power, but not the same.
Thus far, it seems like it has been actively going against that corrupting power by saving me.
No, it's using it for its own ends. You still haven't thought about why it's using you. I think it's using you because of your other power. Because it sees something in you. Something that it can't have and wants to obtain through you. I don't trust it.
I don't know what that is though, because I mean, my other power has come through learning the arts, and
you have learned to grow wings.
But that's the question. Like, I don't know where the wings come from. I assumed it was part of the power that Othur.
I don't think it is. I think that's you. And I think this Othur is just trying to get a hand on it. I wouldn't trust him. But that's me. I don't know.
But then we
I've
get
never
to the
met
question:
him.
What am I?
That is a good question. Finally,
If not human.
I don't know. I don't know what a human really is. I mean, is Thomas a human? Is Solwing a human? I don't know.
Yeah, I most definitely am a human. I think.
See, there we go. Is Bowen a human? Is Bowen two humans? Or is he two halves of a human?
Maybe a human is not what we think it is.
No. Well, all humans are half centaurs.
Oh, that brings me back to the mentor.
Is that half human, half human? No.
I'll share a picture after the session.
Yeah, it's the other. Is it the reverse, like a merman?
But
No.
Like you, or maybe unlike you, I'm just thinking about this stuff out loud, and that's something you should do more often. I think.
I think we certainly made a start.
I mean, I don't know this. It's not that I'm telling you the one and only truth. It's something you have to figure it out. It's something you have to think about. And I get the feeling that you, all four of you, don't do that enough.
But you have to give us some slack, because we only found out about all this stuff like 30 days ago.
Yeah, this is the first time you've sat down and talked about it.
No, but normally we would talk about it with each other, but we all have no clue what's going on, and now finally...
No, you all have secrets you want to keep from the others.
That's not...
I don't have secrets I want to keep from the others.
But you weren't there. You were the secret, I think.
But he doesn't know the secret. So is he keeping it?
I don't know. I don't know what you are. You're the most strange being of all four of you.
Thank you.
Finally, she's making some sense.
Well, I'm glad to talk about stuff, but then I have to ask, does it even make sense us being here and doing stuff? Or should, well, not me, but you just leave with this stupid growth thing?
I think those humans that got here are also letting stuff in that shouldn't be here.
Then we're
you
gonna
are-
kill it.
Yes.
I mean, that's why we're here. We promised Battle that we would get those humans out of here and save the druid.
Yeah, I
Whoever
know.
that may be. Who
But-
is the
but-
druid?
But wait.
Druid is the
Wait.
Lord of the Grove.
Wait. We have to think before we act.
Yes.
So we could make a promise, but if we realize that the promise is not a good promise, then we should not keep the promise. I think that's what you're saying, right?
No.
I'm not saying we should not follow up on our promise if it's the good thing, but we should at least ask the question if it's a good thing.
Exactly. That's a good thing.
Yes, so we should ask questions, but we can also still think for ourselves. And I think that we are correct to assume that the humans from our world do not belong here, so it makes sense that they should leave.
But it's funny that we do these things and not
Well,
just the Spriggans.
We don't belong here too.
Yes.
no, yeah, we should definitely leave as well. The only reason I am here is because Battle asked us to help her out, and when she asked, we didn't know what we were getting into, and it seemed like a good thing to do. So we did. And then we ended up here, and before we knew it, we were fighting some hag.
Yes, that's
And this has been happening to us since we met up.
and you don't believe in destiny.
Yeah, so
No, because I choose to believe that my
Yeah,
choices
yeah.
matter,
Mhm.
and that
They
I'm not
do.
a slave.
They do. They
That I'm not a
always do.
slave to some predetermined path.
It's not what I said. You're not listening. There's no predetermined path. There's just destiny. How you get there, I don't know.
No, then there's a predetermined outcome.
Yes.
Still, I
In some
refuse to
cases, there
accept
is.
that I am a slave to a predetermined outcome.
You're not a
it's-
slave.
but what
And you'll never
No,
know the
I'm not.
outcome.
what I'm trying to say is that even now, we have to think about stuff. We have to think about if all the information we just got makes it still logical for us to do the stuff that we're doing.
I think so. Because we want to get out, and to get out we need to find the druid, right?
No, but then we just...
No, you can leave. You can just go to the transition tree and leave.
But we
Yeah.
don't know where the transition tree is, and every time we try to make a map here...
I can show you where the transition tree is.
So, for example, should we have followed Petal at all? Is she on the right track? I think she is. And Uday will
There's no
confirm.
right track. There's no wrong track. There's no track.
Yeah, see?
There was a
We should not forget that
Correct.
it is okay to choose for ourselves what we believe is good.
Yeah,
or
but not
bad.
choosing is an option
Exactly.
as well.
It's important.
Yes, that is a choice as well.
Yes,
Yes.
choices are important.
But not choosing is a choice as well.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
This
But
I
I-
understand.
I personally feel I want to help out Battle. That's it.
Me too, because she's a princess.
Me too. We made a promise to help her, so
Well, it's a good
Yeah.
choice. I like battle.
Aren't you supposed to say, don't say stupid things? Ask questions?
I've been doing that a lot. I
Is it is it important for you to see the druid free or helped? Because it's important.
I think it's good for the dream if the druid is free.
So what is the druid? Is he some sort of if the huntress dreamt up this place, what is the druid then in that dream?
She's one of her disciples.
And
Just like Amara was.
and you?
So we're going to help a disciple of the huntress that's not here anymore, that maybe in this premise or something. Or not, or maybe dead. In a dream that's getting to be corrupted. Which I think is not good. Okay, so there we have a handle. I think corruption is not good.
Yeah, that's kind of what it means, right?
Yeah.
We agree.
Okay, we do the bro thing.
Yeah.
I think we're not getting. I think we've gotten a lot of information to.
Yes, but only from me. It is you that have seen more than I did. I may be older, I may be wiser, I may be smarter, but you have the experience that I don't.
Yeah, so let's keep our eyes open, people.
Yeah, but it was very, very nice to finally meet someone who had some answers to questions that we were asking each other and we didn't have the answers to.
Yeah.
Yes, I really want to know who or what Othur is, for example.
So do I now. You made me curious. So if you ever find out, come look me up.
And I have searched on our world. I've never come across anything that pointed me in a direction.
Then he might come from outside your world.
Yes, but
There's something outside our world?
up till 10 days ago, we didn't know
There's
there
something
were
outside of this world.
This was not a world, you said. This is a dream, you said.
Yeah, this is a dream. That's true. But there's something outside this dream.
Where is a dream?
That's a weird question.
Well, we are thinking of outside, so where is a dream?
I think the dream is next to all the other dreams.
What's in between the dreams?
The premise. Or your world. Either. Or and. I don't know. Maybe the premise is on your world.
So.
We have a lot to process.
How is
Yes.
Battle?
Battle is resting.
But has she woken up in the meantime when we were getting Bowen?
No.
Do you have any idea how long it's going to take for her to wake up?
No. I think the hag did something to her. Try to...
We just leave her here and we're going to kill all the humans and the stuff. And maybe not only humans.
Oh, we don't
ourselves.
necessarily need to kill the humans. We can try
Well, better try it. That
to
is
convince
that.
them to go back.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Well,
afraid
it
that
might
the
be more-
humans are bringing stuff into the dream that shouldn't be here. Bit like you.
The last ones we encountered weren't that receptive, so...
Well, I can be quite convincing.
That you can. Okay, then let's look for the humans.
Well, there's another issue, because Petal was going to lead us the way, right?
Yeah, I
How
think
can
we
we
should at
find
least
growth?
wait until. I think we could at least wait until Petal wakes up.
Yeah, not right away, but
Might be a couple of days, might be a month. Months don't exist here. So she doesn't say that, but she says might be a couple of cycles.
But can you show us the way? Because if we need to bring the army, then we need to know where we're going to go.
Yeah, of course, we know where the grove is.
But we don't.
No.
So are we going to wait for Paddle then or not?
You're asking me?
Everyone.
Let's wait 2 days. And if she doesn't wake up by then let's try to... Maybe you will help us to get there, Urda?
Not personally. I'm fine where I am.
You'll arrange
Fair
it?
enough.
I'll arrange it. I'll make sure Stammet does something useful for a change.
no, sorry.
He seems like a moron.
A moron.
Moron. Yes.
He's my son.
Yes. But you're so wise, so I'm feeling really sad.
Yeah, but he's a man, after all. But so are 3 of you, so I didn't want to say it out loud.
I'm guessing we're more feminine than some men.
Kinda are.
Speak for yourself. Oh.
Even though it took you a while to ask questions. And think. And be smart.
Yeah,
But so that did all leave, so
true.
maybe it's different where you come from.
Maybe us humans are not that bright to begin with, in general.
You're not a human.
Yeah, says who? I mean,
She still
says
might be.
Orla. We don't know. Our concept
She
of what
might
a
be as human as you and Solwing.
Yeah, like our concept of what a human is drastically changed when you split up into different people, and Thomas all of a sudden can shift into or
Not my fault.
Side effects.
well, yeah,
I mean,
but
it's you people who change.
the one that seems most human is Solwing. he has feathers and a beak and
Maybe
wings.
he's just Everin, and we should be Everin.
Like humans don't have wings. So
Big listener.
on the side of you might not being human.
I mostly have not wings either. So yeah.
Seen any humans that can change size and shape and have claws like you, Bowen. So I'm really doubting that you're a human too. And I was always thinking that Thomas was, but since he can now, I don't know.
I just found those somewhere, you know.
But I've seen a lot of humans since I arrived, and there's definitely something which is just human. Although I really doubt that you are perfect examples for it.
Or maybe there isn't a human average.
Maybe it's human not to be average.
Well, then you can't have smart or stupid.
Then we just are.
Yes.
My head's starting to hurt, by the way.
You should get rest.
Yes, sweet.
Is there
And about-
anything? Is there anything we would like to ask each other?
No, I think
All
we know
three.
enough about each other for the moment.
You can ask me more tomorrow, but I think you need rest. You just got back from swamp. Maybe take a bath. Go to sleep.
All three.
Owen? Yeah.
Just teach us some more of your jokes to lighten the mood every now and then.
Well, I can try to write some up. I'm not somebody that can deliver jokes that well.
Awkward.
I might write some up for you to enjoy.
Yeah, you're so funny.
No, I have no questions for you, but I am glad that we shared a lot of our story.
To the room.
Yeah.
Can we do anything to help for Petal?
No, let me do it.
Okay.
You did enough. If I need help, I'll call you.
Is there a place where we can just take food? Or do we have to arrange
Where did you
that?
get this food?
In the same place I found it last time.
Yeah, then get it there.
Yeah, but it's gone. I took everything like you ordered.
Ah, they'll probably refill.
I want to see if I can find the armorer, the blacksmith, blacksmith armorer, whatever.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Yeah.
I think we
Yes.
should end the session here.
Man.
Wow.
But
That was a
also,
lot of information, man.
but this is also so interesting for
Everybody.
next Sunday.
Is it?
For this Sunday.
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah. I mean, we've never
Yeah,
talked
there is.
about these things in the open, and I feel like, it's important. This session was very important. It might not have been as explosive and action-packed as our usual episodes.
Man, it's a
but
war
I-
drop, and it's a good one.
Yeah, it was a really good one. I think this was a much-needed discussion of what the hell's going on.
I think that was Urda's point, though. But yeah.
And well, to be fair, we have sat down, and I totally agree with what Solwing said, that we have sat down. But if there's four people sitting around that know nothing,
You're not going to get anywhere. No, that's true.
you need a fresh perspective.
Yeah,
to just say,
it's
like,
true, it's true.
you know,
We might have one next Sunday.
yes, again. So that's why I
Can
think
we
it's
act
really
on that?
interesting.
We really don't know what's going to happen, so can we act on that?
How you been?
Well, will we have the information that we have now, for example?
Yeah, you can just use the information. Everything you've learned so far, you can use there. And
you see.
but there might be some stuff in between or not or whatever that you don't know, so you can't use that. So
That's okay.
just
Yeah.
use what you know.
Yeah, but that makes this super interesting. But because we got a lot more, we got some tools, some knowledge tools, some
Knowledge
lore tools.
Yeah, but I mean, might not be for you guys, but for everyone watching next Sunday, you can just watch it without having checked out any of the previous episodes. I mean, kind of depends on what you guys discussed, but it's just it can be viewed as a standalone thing.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so looking forward to this.
Yeah, me
gonna
too.
be-
So awesome. It's going to be so awesome.
Can't wait to kill everything I made.
Yeah.
Home improvement in the mansion. Bring your lore.
I'm kind
to-
of sad it was only 3 hours, so I don't think that we can use everything Eric made already next Sunday, but
We'll see.
maybe you have
By
some...
the way, don't forget what we discussed before this episode, Roger.
I have no idea what it is.
Starts with an R, ends with an 8.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can...
And
We're going to try something new, guys. We got rated 2 times on Twitch, and we're going to try and rate some
That sounds kind of
some
rude,
folks.
but-
So we need everyone who's in chat right now, because I think the way it works is we're going to transfer all of us to another
I'm
stream.
gonna take the chat and drop all of you into another channel.
Yes. So we say hi.
Yeah.
And I see what the other people are doing here on Twitch.
Let's
show some
take a look.
support
What
to
does this
other
mean for
awesome
the end of the
content
stream,
creators.
Rocher? How does that work? Can you still run the outro, or does it just stop somewhere?
I'm gonna run the outro, and while that's running, I'm gonna type in chat /raid and the channel name, and I think after that we'll stop.
Stuff will happen.
Streaming? I don't know. I haven't looked this up. I didn't know I had to prepare
Let's
this.
just
I
do it.
prepared so much else.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Maybe
I
you
hope,
were Jenkins to rate. Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
you will all be there on a Sunday, because it's pretty special episode. We're super honored and excited to be there, and the more people that come and support us that evening will make it all the more special. So I hope to see you all there.
I hope you had a lot of fun, because we had. Whew.
I have no
Yeah,
idea what
we
I'm
did.
doing. I seriously don't know what I'm doing. That's
Well, let's just say bye, start the outro, and
Yeah.
then
everyone. Thanks for watching. Tune in
stick around
this
for
Sunday at 7 p.m. CET. So it's 1.5 hours earlier than we're normally on, and 1 day earlier than we're normally on the Gary Lock Geneva channel. And we'll send out links on the Discord and everywhere else, so you'll find us. We'll also host it probably on this channel, so you can watch it from here. Might actually be more beneficial to us, I don't know. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this show. There was a massive floor drop, and I lift a tip of the veil. And see you all next time. Bye-bye. End credits.